Happy Monday, folks. Rebecca's here demonstrating movements this week. This is going to be a retest week for some of the accessory work that we did the first week of September. So you'll see some repeated accessory benchmarks. Monday's warm-up is going to be 40 seconds per station. We're starting with box step-ups. So face your box, alternate feet, stand up tall, all the way opening the hips. Then we'll go into slow air squats. So think about going about 2 to 3 second descent, 2 to 3 seconds on the way up and on the way down. Want to keep the full foot down on the ground. That means the inside toe, the outside toe, and the heel. Keep the knees pushed out above the feet. And then also work to keep the lower back straight. Don't let it round as you reach below parallel. Then we're going to do single dumbbell goblet squats. So hold that dumbbell at chest height and then pass through that full depth squat just like we did on the last one. Then down dog stretch. Hands are a little bit wider than the shoulders. Feet are going to be kind of similar stance. You're pushing your heels down towards the ground, the hips up towards the sky, and the head and chest down through the shoulders. Then we're doing lateral hops over our dumbbell. Try to stay on the balls of the feet, jumping side to side. And then we'll go single dumbbell deadlifts, 40 seconds per side. So for this one, we'll have a narrow stance. We'll touch a single head of the dumbbell to the ground at the bottom. Slight bend of the knee, hips and knees travel back as the dumbbell descends to the ground, keeping the lower back straight for that full range of motion. Then we'll do a couple holds on the ground. So we'll lay down and do a hollow hold. Squeeze the stomach, pushing the lower back into the ground. Point the toes in front of you. Try to elevate the shoulders off the ground at the bottom. Then roll over into your arch hold. Lower thighs off the ground, lower back is squeezed, and chest is lifted off the ground. And then finally roll over again into straight leg sit-ups. You get a little bit of a hamstring stretch at the top of each rep by holding that stretch and leaning forward. Then we'll move over to the wall for a couch stretch. Get your knee as close to the wall as you can, pointing the back toe up the wall. Front leg is in a lunge, and then you can push off the front thigh, trying to bring your shoulders back towards the wall in this stretch. You're going 1 minute per side for the couch stretch. Monday's workout is shot collar, 5 rounds for time, 21 wall ball reps. Ladies are shooting to a 9-foot target, men are shooting to a 10-foot target. Catch the ball in front of the face as you descend into your squat. Keep the heels on the ground until you extend and throw that ball. Then 18 alternating dumbbell power snatches. Both heads of the dumbbell are going to touch the floor between the feet. Extend and bring the dumbbell overhead in one smooth motion. Then 15 box jumps. We're going to stand all the way on top of the box. It's helpful to try to land with most of the foot on the box versus having the heels hanging off. You'll be a little more stable as you stand up on each rep. And then finish with 12 toes to bar. We're going to have both feet make contact with the bar between the hands. So really focused on pushing the shoulders back behind the bar as the feet come up to make contact with the bar, and then letting the feet swing back behind you as the chest goes forward on each rep. You can scale the height by bringing the feet to eye level or hip level, or going for hanging knee raises, whatever you're able to move through consistently without losing your hollow swings. Monday's home gym variation is going to be 5 rounds for time of 30 air squats. So you can move pretty quickly on these. Let the hips sink below the knees. As long as you keep the midline tight, you can get a little bit of a bounce out of the bottom, helping stand up at the top. So 30 air squats, then 30 sit-ups. If you have an ab mat, make use of that. You can go butterfly style, you can go knees up, you can go knees straight, whatever you like for your sit-ups. And then finally 30 alternating dumbbell power snatches. Since we're alternating hands, make sure you're trying to keep the back under control. We don't want to let the back round, especially since we have that rotation happening on the dumbbell snatch. So I like to think about looking forward, keeping my chest up at the bottom of each rep. On Monday, we will repeat a strict gymnastics benchmark, max unbroken strict handstand push-ups. Have the hands wide, lower the head so it makes contact with the ground, a little bit closer to the wall than the hands. Lock out all the way at the top, push your head away and through the shoulders. Rest as needed, and then we're doing max unbroken strict pull-ups. Hang from the bar, hands a little wider than the shoulders. Without any kipping or using the hips, you're pulling the chin up and over the bar, squeezing the shoulder blades down and back on each rep. This is a repeat from August 31st if you were following along with our workouts. Thanks for watching.